Police tasked with tackling Britain's retail crime gangs say they've helped secure almost 150 arrests in their first year. But with fears the thieves are becoming ever more organised, the unit's boss admits the scale of the challenge is still not fully understood. Antoine Allen reports.
To the untrained eye, CCTV of shoplifters tells a story of petty theft. But these men have been uncovered as an organised crime gang that stole over £95,000 worth of goods from shops across Britain.
Here he's selecting a £50 bottle of whiskey, knowing full well that he'll be able to sell that on.
Their crime spree was identified by Opal, a national intelligence unit funded by the Home Office and retailers in order to combat organised crime. Its head of intelligence talked me through how they bring down the gangs.
On a couple of occasions had him stopped in vehicles. On one occasion he didn't have any stolen property, but on another occasion he did, and also with another accomplice who was also wanted for around 50 offences around the country as well.
In another case, this Romanian national was arrested during his £60,000 shoplifting crime spree. In a year, Opal have led to 148 arrests of shoplifters that are responsible for £8 million of thefts. The government has committed £5 million to Opal. Will that be enough to make sure that you can dent what seems to be ever-rising reports of shoplifting?
I think we'll have to wait and see. I think the scale and scope of organised crime is not really fully understood at the moment. We're trying to understand it even more.
Opal's funding comes from Pegasus, a policing and retail partnership. It receives intelligence from private security firms such as Mighty, based in Northampton. They monitor thousands of retailers' CCTV cameras.
Look at the size of that knife.
Wow. Each day seeing more and more violent robberies.
But what you're actually not seeing in all the figures is the amount of prolific offenders who are exploited by organised crime groups to go in and steal day in, day out.
Shoplifting is an underreported crime, so the scale of the issue is unknown. For years it was believed that shoplifting was a result of the cost of living crisis, but increasingly experts are saying that behind the numbers are the thefts of organised crime gangs who target multiple stores across the country and drive up the crime rate. Criminologist Emmeline Taylor has been looking at why OCGs target the high street.
They see it as high reward and low risk. And that's really where we need to focus attention alongside with tackling drugs and drug addiction, which drives a lot of criminal activity.
Opal plans to expand its operation to combat this increasingly complex crime wave. Antoine Allen, ITV News.